So y'all are not gonna believe how easy this was to do. I combined two absolutely amazing methods into one to get this boppity bop bop. Y'all, it's over with. This used to take me such a long time to do back in the day. Now, when you have things to do, you on your way to service, or you on your way to the job, or you on your way to club such and such, I'm gonna get you on your way. What's going on, cousins? What's going on? Listen, a lot of y'all may not know this, but I have a playlist called Give Black. And the reason why I began doing this, well, that's a whole nother video, y'all. A whole different topic. But there are a lot of very talented, creative people that don't get the push that they deserve, and a lot of times we're under the same kind of umbrella. Okay, I'm gonna just stop right there. But I like to take things that I see, and y'all know I'm all about giving credit. If I'm inspired, bam, I'm putting it out there. So I put it into a little playlist so that you can also support these very, very talented folk. Okay, so one of those videos that is a part of that playlist is actually the most popular. Is a video I did where I took a method created by Shay Niche, and it's a crochet braid method, and I used it for a very seamless crochet hairline, right? The video, I put it up a year ago. It's already past 1 million views. Big up to Shay Niche, honey. She did that. And then towards the end of 2024, I saw Mara Campos Express Crochet Method. Oh my goodness, blew my mind, blew the whole internet, knocked all our necks between the washer and dryer, right? So then I start thinking, you remember I had told you I had figured something out? Yeah, I was like, you know, I've been wanting to go back to my roots in these crochet braid streets. You know how I was, you know, getting it with the deep twist and the go-go curl and the water wave and all the things, but you know it can take a long time. And I also said you can be ignorant off up in the back, but in the front you got to take your time and use little tiny pieces, because the back doesn't judge you, but the front of your head will talk about you and your mama and your grandmama too. Well, I was like, if we combine those two methods, baby, Shay Niche's and Mara's, honey, that back is gonna be done within 10 minutes tops, and then the front is gonna look like it's coming out of that scalp. Y'all, this is, anytime I'm doing a full head of crochet braids, I'm probably going to mix these two methods, Mara Campos hack and Shay Niche's hack. Honey, this is the Marshay crochet hack. This is the Marshay, baby, because flawless, y'all. And I, for one, am always excited to give flowers, which is why I always do it. But beyond that, y'all, the stuff is legit. I'm not just tossing flowers just to be tossing them up out there. Y'all know I'm about that crochet life. Okay, these two methods right here did me, honey. It's over with. It's over with. So because I've gone into detail about both of these methods, I'm not really going to go into detail about, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing, right? But the thing is, I use two different types of hair, okay? This will be in the description box. And I did that because Mara's Express Crochet method works best when there is a loop, like a hoop on the hair. So loose deep twist or go-go curl hair, you could do it, but it's a lot. It's just best if there's a loop. And there are a few vendors out there that provide what's typically more loose, just folded over without the hoop, that type of hair. But they braided it down just a little bit to give it a little loop. So I use that in the back for Mara's hack. In the front, for Shay's hack, I use the regular, but that's deep twist. So I mix go-go and deep, y'all. But I didn't need that particular hair for the front. And it actually is better for Shanice's method if you use the hair without the little braid in the front, unless you're going for like a you're going for that look, like where your hair is braided a little bit and then goes into the loose hair. If you're going for that look, then you know, then you're going for that look. You can use the kind of pre-braided, I don't want to say pre-looped, you can use the pre-looped hair, but I wasn't going for that. Okay, so I'm going to use the pre-looped hair in the bike, okay, and then the non-pre-looped hair in the front. All right, so we have two methods going on, but it is the synergy is wild. The synergy is wild. Okay, you literally can do this with the back being so quick, Mara's heck, you don't even realize you get finished with the whole entire install so quickly because you get through the back so quickly. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And then you get that flawless hairline. Now, Shay has since updated her particular method, and I haven't even tried the updated version yet. That's because her original is sufficient. It's so sufficient for me. I'm like, dang, I'm having a hard time going to any other method for the front because hello girl, you did that. I don't even know if you need to keep. I think you won. I think you won that hairline. I don't think it's you. You can rest now, sis. But I don't. That you know, when you creative, you can't rest. But I'm gonna put both of their information, of course, in the description box, like I always do. But just make sure you check out her updated version of this particular crochet hairline method, because I'm sure it's even more fantastic than this, although this is fantabulous, fabulous. Okay, I cannot tell y'all how excited I was when it just came to me to combine these two methods, because these are two of the most creative individuals that's doing it. Okay, and both of the methods that I've used that has been inspired by them, it's like they go together. It's like it was meant to happen. As I was installing, I was thinking to myself, nah, hold a minute. Was this in fact meant to happen? Cause see, we don't, it doesn't click to the end. You see, I never realized that I would combine these two methods like this. You understand? I didn't realize it until I realized it. Huh? Most people don't realize it until they realize it. You understand? And me neither. I didn't realize they go together, these two methods. And it brings me great joy because I want y'all to check out both of these queens. Amazing, amazing, amazeballs. Y'all, it was over with. As I was completing the install, I was like, I was probably watching something ratchet on TV while I was doing it. I'm not gonna lie, like that stuff gets me through my hairstyles. It just does. But as I was going through the install, I was like, girl, you are flying through this. And let me tell you, in the front, the Shay niche front area part, I decided to do invisible crochet just because I wanted this particular install to be ignorant on top of ignorant. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could have just done regular double or triple knots, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do the good cousins a disservice like that. I'm going to make sure that this particular install is seamless on top of seamless. So I'm doing, I just said, you know, hey girl, do the invisible method. And I did it throughout. So most times when I do the invisible method, where you know, you crochet like regular, but instead of pulling both ends through, you just pull one through and knot it, you know, that's old school. But usually I'll just do that around the parting area, the area that I know. Like if I know I'm gonna have a middle part, I'll just do it. I'll use that method on the two braids that sit aside of the part, or the, you know, if I'm doing a side part, you know, same concept, right? But I was like, nah, I'm doing it all the way throughout. You understand? I'm doing it all the way throughout because I'm gonna make them shout. That's where I was with it, okay? That's where I was, and I'm so glad because the end result is absolutely beautiful. Now, I did some other things that you don't have to do, honey, but this right here is one of those things that you do have to do unless you playing with them. Y'all know when it comes to crochet braids, I'm not playing with them, okay? So you have to tease like your life, huh? Depends on it. Don't play with it. So I went through all the sections, under and over, and the front, that hairline, tap that hairline. Don't forget about that. Y'all, come on now. Come on now. You understand? You understand? Now, I'm also going to do some layering, a little bit of thinning. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You ready to go right at that point right there, okay? I need you to understand it. But again, I'm being ignorant on top of ignorant. Y'all already know what time it is. I wanted to do it to where when I walk downstairs, my husband a double take. When he playing his game, I wanted him to double take. You know, and when it's those double take days, yeah, you got to be a little bit extra, you know? So I was like, I'm going to be a little bit extra. I'm going to put some layers in it, snip, snip. You know, make a double take, you know. He did too. This right here, fantastic. Oh, I over blush. In case you didn't know, I'm real ignorant with the blush. I'm not ashamed either. But honey, when I tell you this was so natural and seamless, and this is very light. Y'all, this is not heavy at all. You know, generally this hair is not heavy. It's not like, you know, sometimes braids or twist or faux locks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. Loose hair is typically very light. So that's that. Nice, bouncy, fluffy, flowy, honey. I put no product in it. As it ages, it just depends on how long I keep it for, you know, business purposes, because obviously I give you guys different styles, so that just cuts into the time that I keep styles in my hair. Okay, so that's that. But as it ages, I would either use a mousse or the silicone spray on it. And as I go through, you know, always bonnet at night. When you wake up in the morning, fluff. Any sort of fuzzies that you see, you can either cut them out or you can keep them. Me personally, the older the crochet style gets, the better for me. I've always felt like that. The longer you keep a crochet style in, baby, honey, it's one of those things that get better in time, like us, like we do. You see, you only get better, baby. And that's how crochet braids are too. Let me know if y'all gonna try this. Y'all, oh my goodness, big up Shay, Mara. Y'all ain't have to step on our necks like that, but I'm so glad you did. All right, y'all, peace, love, light.